a new home for a while.
So it's day one of what is going to be quite a big road trip, to be honest. And I'm just trying to cook up something to eat. Doesn't look like much, but hopefully it tastes better than it looks. And we've just been a 6-hour drive today to get halfway across Texas. And to be honest, I've just been dreading how hot it's going to be tonight. Still 34 degrees. And it's about to get dark, so I'm hoping it cools down a little bit, and then tomorrow we should get to the Texas border pretty much. So I'm in a place called Palo Duro. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Palo Duro, who knows? The Grand Canyon of Texas. Drove into the canyon today and it went over 100 degrees. The sun's gone down, the bugs are out, swarming, and it's just below 100 degrees. Gonna be a hot night. Have my cup of tea, go to bed, avoid the bugs, see you in the morning. Sun's not even up yet and it already looks beautiful, so this was worth the trip. Stunning. Got a nice pink sky. In fact, there's a nice pink sky developing just up here. Could get some real good colours on these rocks, so I'm going to hang out for about 20 minutes I think, and then go and make a coffee. Just have a little look and see what we've got going on today. So I just had a thunderstorm come through so hard it almost took the entire tent away. Just had to repeg it all. Just starting up again. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to chill tonight, see the rain out, get up in the morning when the sun comes out, hike the dunes, and then continue north. Onwards to Black Canyon. How incredible is this landscape? Black Canyon of the Gunnison. That's pretty spectacular. I just saw a bobcat. I'm not kidding. I was just camped out for that photo and came up, saw a rabbit, went to take a picture of a rabbit, bobcat, looking for the same rabbit. Unbelievable. Anyway, it's about to get dark, so back to the tent for food, and then I'm zipping that thing up. I'm on bobcat alert. So we're now at a place called Bogan Flats Campground, which is kind of in the middle of the Rocky Mountains, just sort of below the sort of halfway point. It's super remote. Aspen is over the mountains yonder, and it's glorious. Like, it's just rivers and mountains, pine and spruce everywhere. It smells like Christmas continuously. And look out the back. Bit of chill time, and it's Rocky Mountain National Park. That's the next big one on the agenda, so yeah, till then. Got up at 4:30 and it's now about 5:30. I'm at Bear Lake, which is the most famous spot, which is why I'm hitting it on the first morning. I figure once it's done I can then go off and do more obscure things, but touristy as it is, there's no one here. And that's behind me.
sun's about to pop up, so I'll stick around for a bit and then go and explore. It's amazing. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. Welcome to Rocky Mountain National Park. I'm in Moab again. It's only here a few months ago. I wasn't really expecting to be back. I've just popped into Canyonlands just to see if there was anything going on. A little bit of cool weather back here. Had a little punt at that shot, but there's not really much going on. It's just a very pleasant day. I think the storm's already rolled through and I missed it, so there's not much drama. Anyway, it was a long way from the Rocky Mountains. That's for sure. Good morning. Coming to you today from an old haunt of ours. This is the Lazy Lizard. It's actually a hostel, but they have about 7 or 8 cabins. I have a cabin tonight that is meant for 6 people, and it's just me. Love the Lazy Lizard. I love the Lazy Lizard. I was actually here before when I was shooting the sunrise episodes over in Arches and Canyonlands and so on. Also, I should point out that this was my first shower in 10 days last night, and that was beautiful. It was amazing. I spent a little bit longer in there than I normally would, I'm not going to lie. And it was actually my first night in a bed. Actually a double bed, a double mattress, a bloody good bed in 10 days. And I slept less well than I have in about a week. So, I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know if it's being indoors or not hearing nature, or just I'm getting used to the sleeping bag and the pad, I don't know. But I definitely slept worse last night. Today we're off to Capitol Reef and I have no idea what to expect. No idea at all. Never really read anything about it, never been, never known anyone who's been. Who knows? Apparently it's a big crack in the earth. Let's have a look. Welcome to Capitol Reef. This is Hackman Ridge, which apparently is the first trail you're supposed to do when you get here, so I'm checking it out. This place is amazing. It's like an oasis in the desert. It's the craziest thing, and the campground is gorgeous. I mean, nothing but arid desert for like 100 miles coming in, and then you've got lush greenery, and I just blow my mind. Anyway, let's get up to this ridge and see what all the fuss is about. Well, who knew? This morning, blew off Arches to get to Capitol Reef instead, at an earlier time. I come down here, not knowing anything about Capitol Reef. What's the first thing I find on my first hike? It's a fucking arch. Oh, would you look at that? Also, the guidebooks were not lying. Arches like this, in Arches, I saw a queue this morning going into Arches. There must have been 150 cars queuing to get in for a 1 hour slot. Like cattle, just going in just to see an arch like this. Capitol Reef down here, absolutely phenomenally stunning. This arch here is as good as any arch that they've got in Arches. There's not a single person here. Just listen to that. Me and that cricket over there. So cool. I think another valuable aspect to this silence is that I've just been to the visitor centre, and apparently this is a bit of a hotspot for mountain lions, but at least if it's this quiet, I've got a slight chance of hearing one coming, eh? I don't know why I just said that. Well, I enjoyed that. Hackman's Ridge, check. You know why they call it Hackman's Ridge though? It was an arch. Surely it should be Hackman's Arch. I don't know where the ridge was, but I enjoyed it anyway, nonetheless. Yep, found the ridge. This is definitely the ridge. There's one thing I like after a good long hot hike. I know what you think I'm going to say. You think I'm going to say coffee. That's not what I'm going to say, because in the icebox in the car, I've got myself a cold Dr. Pepper. That's right. Didn't see that coming, did you? Dr. Pepper, and you can't stop me. That sign right there said, danger, rock falling area. What is the point in telling me that? I have to look down in order to see where I'm going. So if a rock's going to fall, I'm dead. It's just needless panic. Thanks for that. Gotta find my way down. Made it. Amazingly, I have an actual cowboy herding actual cows on the road. I'm not sure how to get around this one. Let's get out of bed. Oh, yeah. I'll show you where I am right now. Just way out of here. At the Grand Canyon. I think I should probably bring you up to speed before the light goes. So today, left Capitol Reef, drove down 6.5 hour drive, and I've got to the Grand Canyon. Not my first time, been here quite a few times, and actually not that fussed about being here, seeing anything particularly new. I might try and do a trail or two that I haven't done before. Main reason was just I wanted a few days of relaxing, so got my tent, got my little campsite. I got 4 days to read books, chill out, eat. Sounds pretty good, right? That's about it. Let's get some food. So I'm by the Navajo overlook of the Grand Canyon. I'm just sort of sat in the car now, watching everyone else flee. It was cool. I saw a storm coming in about an hour and a half ago. So I went home, made a coffee, went to the tent, made a coffee, got everything in the car ready, came out, and just stood on the canyon rim watching it come in. And it's funny because everyone leaves the second a storm comes. It's madness. You know, I think when you come to the Grand Canyon, a lot of people have said to me, I went to the Grand Canyon and it was all right. And people look at photos of the Grand Canyon and they are insane, and they just wonder, well, why does it look so good in a picture but not in real life? Well, because those photos are either taken at sunrise, sunset, or during a storm. And yet every time there's dramatic storm coming in to make the canyon look insane. Everyone just gets in their car and drives off to somewhere, I don't know, the cafe to get a coffee. I don't know. Anyway, I hung out there as long as possible until literally I was getting absolutely showered and the lightning was close, so I had to get in the car. I think I've got some good shots. Well, I'll show you. Have a look. You let me know. Thunderstorms yesterday for most of the day, cloud and a bit of rain in the evening, and then woken up to a very cloudy morning and more of the same. So I don't know, kind of expected a fairly hot few days at the Grand Canyon, but not so much. Did get woken up by deer this morning though, prancing around the campsite and stomping around my tent. Prints are still on the floor this morning, all over the place, which is fun. But yeah, so no sunrise shots this morning because there isn't one. No sunset tonight because it's going to be cloudy all day and raining. Might get another storm later, which could be interesting. Yeah, just freakish weather on this entire trip. It's nearly 8 o'clock. It's almost sunset. I'm camped out on, I think, the best spot, and now it's got to wait. Welcome to Sedona. You know I like to get the obvious hikes out the way first, so I've come here to the Cathedral Rock, which is one of the biggest ones, most obvious hikes to do, but it hasn't disappointed. And what a view behind me. Check it out. Well, exactly the same hike, but in the evening, because I knew the light would be better tonight than it was in the morning, and I was right, that is absolutely beautiful. Check that out, frickin' Sedona, man. Alright, I'm on a trail called the Slim Shady Trail here in Sedona, and this was recommended to me by a guy who was sat on his own, who runs a photography shop in town that no one seems to go to, and I'm pretty pleased that I got chatting to him because, I mean, as you can see, it's the first place in Sedona I've come to where there's actually nobody else. There's no one here. Just wanted to say, Sedona is beautiful. I mean, it's not National Park and it's quite out of the way, and I guess that's why a lot of people miss it or don't think about coming, but it's a stunning town, unbelievable landscape, at least 40 epic hikes going off in every direction from that town, and great camping, I mean, everything's incredible. If I get half a chance, I'll be coming back. It turns out, sticks are amazing. I found this stick in the campsite here, and for looking for things in the brush, for moving logs, for poking things around without having to put your hand in there, oh my god. Plus once you've got a fire going, moving everything around in the fire without burning yourself, I mean, just a good solid stick. I'm going to take this. This
is my memento from my constant battle with my 8-legged fiends. But it's also going to be a useful camping tool in the future. I just wanted to point that out. If you're going to be camping, and especially in the Arizona area, just be aware, there are fucking spiders everywhere.
Holy cow. Look at the size of these. Oof. Again, I don't know how dark it is and how well you can see me, but I'm in Saguaro National Park. Sorry, I keep saying that wrong. Saguaro National Park. Named after the saguaro cacti that you can see everywhere. Giant cactuses. This is an absolutely stunning place. The most beautiful sunset happening behind me. Giant cacti everywhere. I've just heard what sounded like about 30 coyotes all over the hills. Saw one come through the brush. It's wild, it's incredible. And there's no one else here. I'm literally the only camper that I can see so far anyway in the entire park. Right, I need food and a beer.
Just enjoy the ride. I know, man, passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt.
Now this is why you come to Saguaro National Park. It's to get up at sunrise and see these colours. It's already amazing.
As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky, I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. My way.